Hi, this is Lori Owen. I'm a licensed massage practitioner in the state of Washington, and I've been licensed for nearly 23 years. The majority of my marketing and promotional activity happened as I was building my business, well before the days of online marketing. In the process of building a list of over 400 loyal repeat customers in less than 2 years, I discovered that along with my main unique ability, which is that I have a healing touch, I also had a secondary and no less exciting unique ability, which is marketing, promoting, and building a business. I also discovered a more specific ability, and that is to help others figure out who their ideal client is. I've sat down over the years and interviewed people casually, and I have found out that they come away from these conversations with more clarity about who their ideal client is. Out of this experience, I've begun to develop a style of working with small businesses that is both exciting and profitable. Today's webinar grows from my experience. One of my particular soapboxes is that I believe that longevity in any business requires that you be excited about what you do, and specifically excited about the transformative aspects of your business, both for yourself and for your potential customers. One theory about business is that when people buy anything, that they are looking for a transformation. This could be as simple as having the joy of a big screen TV or as complex as revised eating habits. I also assert that your business has the potential for transforming you, and that the more you receive your desired transformation, the more likely you are to hang in there through the inevitable storms and dips and rough water that accompany any business. So, I'd like to take you through a 6-step process to help you define what you truly want to do, who your ideal customers are, whether online or offline, and how to meet their transformative needs. So, first step is what excites you. You may be able to sell anything to anyone, but in the long run, if your deliverables, that is, your products and services, don't excite you in some way, you could easily burn out. It just won't be exciting to you forever. So first of all, what I suggest is making a list of some of your unique abilities. And a unique ability is a skill that you have that truly excites and energizes you. For instance, you may be a good cook, and you're especially skilled at creating tasty, nutritious, quick, and inexpensive meals that even fussy eaters will love. And second of all, think of the topics and or customers, the issues and or customers who leave you with that feeling of, oh my gosh, that was so much fun, and I really helped them. Building on our earlier example, you may find that you especially enjoy helping families who want to make a transition to healthy eating. So as you start to ask the question, what do these particular customers, the ones that excite me, in the areas that excite me, have in common? Step 2, think of the customers, asking yourself what transformation they are seeking that you with your unique abilities can provide. As you answer this question, you are beginning to define your ideal customer. The more clear that person or those persons becomes in your mind, the easier it will be to help them find you. And you are in this world to help them. Now, to refine this process even farther, start thinking of niches within this larger target market. If your interest is in helping people learn how to eat healthier, a viable and needy niche within that target might be single-parent families with sub-teen kids. Oh yeah, I know a lot of them. And I'll tell you, they really need help in that area, actually. When your unique abilities match with the customers who excite you, and you've discovered what you can provide for their desired transformation, you will have a potential $1 million winner. So I've included these two pictures of a tricycle because I love the idea that some young boy or girl was riding the tricycle one day and they thought, I want to ride something like this when I get big because I really like riding my tricycle. And someone actually took that idea and created this cool, space-age looking, very adult tricycle. Now that's transformation. Step 3. You can now begin some marketing literature. To do so, you might start by asking what do they want to be and where do they want to go, and can you provide some aspect of that transformation. Remembering that there are two main motivators, pain and pleasure, and that the most powerful motivator is freedom from pain. You could start by asking some questions. Here are some very good questions. And I was a single mom, and I have a pretty good idea what motivates this particular niche that we're talking about. That is the single parent family with sub-teen kids. First question is, what do they worry about? What keeps them up at night? As a single mom, I worried a lot about whether my child would become a junk food addict or a couch potato. I didn't have as much time as I felt that I needed to make sure that he ate right. Second question, what or who makes them angry? Among other people who made me angry were the television advertisers who seemed bent on making me and my family believe that it's okay to rely on fast food options and that junk food is really okay. 3. What do they want to be? I wanted to be the mom who provided tasty, nutritious, and fun meals for my family at a reasonable cost and quickly. What is keeping them from that? Well, in the case of single parent families, single parents have so much on their plate. They're doing the job of two parents. They're doing a job to try and keep food on the coffers and a roof over their heads, and they don't have time. So time, as well as money. Sometimes I was so tired I could barely think about what to eat, much less to prepare it. 5. What are some steps that you could provide to take them toward what they want to be? One great step for a single parent would be weekly meal plans with shopping lists and alternate ingredients. So step 4. Start small, but think big. What is the largest version of the desired transformation that you could provide? Think big. Dream big. Even bigger than you think that person can actually afford. To build a business, you want to build a ladder of services. For instance, continuing with the cook providing services to single families with sub-teens theme, the largest version might be the chef, who comes twice a month, offers a cooking lesson, and leaves you with food for the next 2 weeks pre-packaged and in the freezer. Now, that is a premium product, and one that a lot of people who are in that category would find very attractive. Then you go down the ladder and figure out products in between or nearly free irresistible offer. And the reason for that offer is twofold. First, it establishes that you are interested in providing value to your customers in order to help them with their desired transformation. It's all about them. Second, it gets them in the door, or if you're at a trade show or live event, allows you to ask for their email address so they can become part of your newsletter, or online allows you to start to create an email list of those who are interested in your services. So this offer should be used prominently on the first page of your website, on your Facebook fan page, on any flyers or brochures or newspaper ads you run, and on anything you hand out at free events. An example of a nearly free irresistible offer, to continue our metaphor, would be an ebook that is downloadable or that you could pass out at live events, that has, a week's worth of really tasty, nutritious, inexpensive, kid-tested recipes. That establishes that you understand what their needs are. Step 5. Now that you have established who your target market is and who your niche is, step 5 is helping them to find you. And this has two aspects. One is, where are they? If your target market includes single parents who are trying to build a healthy lifestyle, you might try parents' meetup groups, and there are a growing number of those. Or look at the local community colleges and offer to teach a course in their evening courses. Some churches have support groups for parents. You might try looking at the gyms, YWCA, Curves, to find people who are single and looking to stay healthy. Put up an ad at your local health food store. Perhaps even your local toy store would be willing to put up a flyer for a free introductory lecture. Parents groups of various kinds are often seeking speakers. How about the local farmers market? Try partnering with a local market gardener to do a demonstration of how to make tasty treats from their products. I mean, the list goes on and on. You just want to figure out where the people are and go there with some valuable information. Take your ebook with you. Take your coupons with you. Just have it with you at all times and go where your customers are. And the second aspect, especially in relation to online, is what words do you use to help them find you online? And this has to do with search engine optimization, which is one of those kind of almost ooga booga sounding words that people get scared of. But basically, it's only about, at base, it's about what words do people use to find you. And then the optimization part has to do with how do you make sure that you show up in the search engines under those words. But first of all, you just need to know what words they're going to use to find you. So a really good tip that I've read about this is to imagine yourself sitting down for coffee with your ideal customer. And the clearer picture you have of this person, the better. Look across the table and ask what words they are using to look for your service. You can also use forums online. I know a lot of people who do that. They'll go into related forums and they'll ask, what words are people using? What do you want to know? What are your burning issues? You can use Facebook groups. You can use Twitter. You can ask questions. Use search words and ask questions of the people who use those search words. You can also do some research to see what other similar websites and blogs use for keywords. Just go to them and see what words are recurring. If you don't know how to see view source, it's really pretty easy. You do a right click and click on view source, and it'll show you the HTML behind that page, and it'll show you the keywords that are being used. Helpful tools in this are search engine optimization, Google local places, YouTube videos, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google Plus, a lot of social media, good way to reach people. And Candy's going to have some really good suggestions about that. Paid ads, such as Facebook ads, participating in forums, live networking events, speaking to parents groups, leveraging other people's lists, other related people's lists. Locally, you might find that there's a cooking store, and you might leverage their list in exchange for doing a class for them, doing webinars, brochures, and business cards, and having them always with you and ready to hand out. Step 6. Once they've found you, it's really important that you build an ongoing relationship. Never forget that you are providing a transformative service and that there are more comprehensive versions of what they have already bought within your ladder of value. Also, keep in mind that you're building a business, not a series of products, and not just a list of prospective customers. The main asset of any business is the list of loyal customers with which you've built a relation and who will continue to purchase from you because they've learned to know, like, and trust you. These are the people who are going to refer other people to you, and these are the people who are going to continue to purchase from you. And if you have a premium product that they can see the value of because you've helped them with their transformation along the line, eventually they will purchase that. Also, so if you keep adding value to their lives focused on their desired transformation, they will buy your upsell products and service. Also, make sure that they have an easy way to provide you with feedback and suggestions. Here, your Facebook fan page is a great way for that. An example, send out a weekly feedback and suggestions. You might even start your own forum. You might do a Facebook group if you have enough people who are interested. On the group, you can ask people to contribute their own recipes, and you can actually end up with a very lively conversation within Facebook. One example of adding value and continuing an ongoing relationship, and this is using your autoresponder, which you really want to have once you've developed enough of a list. And actually, as soon as you start developing an email list, you really want to have your autoresponder up so you can do your newsletters and send out, special alerts and bonuses for your loyal customers and that kind of thing. So as an example, within our big example that I've been using all along is send out a weekly yummy recipe with the shopping list included. Now, one person I know who does this using a QR code. And if you're not sure what a QR code is, it's like a barcode that your camera can take a picture of, and it sends you to a website. So she uses a QR code. So if you access the QR code, you can download the page with the shopping list directly to your phone, which you can then take to the grocery store with you. How convenient is that? You could also provide periodic coupons or bonus services or little gifts, related gifts for your loyal customers. So some helpful tools in this area of building an ongoing relationship. Send out cards. It's a great MLM that I use. You can actually get a membership that is not a distributorship, and they send out cards for you, like real cards, and you can order them online. You can design them online. You can take pictures of your customers and send them a card with their picture on them. It's a great service. Phone calls, newsletters, your email autoresponder system, Facebook groups, and membership sites. These are all ways to develop and maintain that ongoing relationship. So that's your 6th step. In conclusion, the key to creating and maintaining happy customers is to love what you do. Figure out what changes they want in their lives that you're capable of providing, and keep giving them useful and valuable information and perhaps some bonuses along the way so that they know that you truly care about their transformative aspirations. Make sure that they have an easy way to communicate with you so that you can troubleshoot potential problems as well as keep your ear open for new products and services that they might suggest. And above all, keep having fun, keep loving what you do, and stay in touch with us. I would love to help you out in any way that I can.